Hello again, I am your host, Bryce Quigley, on The World's Gonna Die Today news, where we're all trying to find out how to stop the inevitable doom. One of the many inevitable dooms that we are facing today are the nuke. It has been killing hundreds of people, and we're trying to figure out how to prepare for this ultimate disaster. We go to our reporter, Bryce Quigley, partnered with Noah Coates, a professional bunker builder, to see how we can survive this inevitable doom by building the fallout shelter.
Thank you, Bryce, and hello to the audience watching at home today. I'm your reporter, Bryce Quigley, here today with Noah Coates as we talk about how to survive an impending apocalypse. So Noah, tell me the basics of how to build a nuclear shelter and to protect yourself from the effects of radiation.
Thank you. Please, come with me.
All right.
Thanks to The World's Gonna Die News for bringing the information out about fallout shelters. Really appreciate it. Hello to all the folks at home. So, the first part, please, mind these people, when it comes to making a shelter, is actually protecting from the fallout, of course. So, there are a few things, if you allow me to consult my notes on this. So, it takes about 8 inches of packed dirt to protect you from fallout, which is actually quite a lot, you know. It's a bit more than half a foot, about 2 inches more, in fact, which is a lot of dirt. If you don't want to have to dig that much, there are other ways to do it, of course. Concrete, which only takes about 1 to 2 inches to protect you from. And you also have, lead, which only takes a half inch because of how incredibly dense and protective against radiation it is. So, besides that, there's many other things, but I expect that interviewer Bryce over here, of course, will be here to help with that. So, what's your first question?
Our first question that has been asked by the audience is, where is the best place to build a nuclear bunker?
Well, actually, it's pretty much anywhere. Where we live, Idaho, it's not the best place, of course. Lots of volcanic rock. But you can build pretty much a nuclear shelter anywhere, you know. Mountains are usually a cool spot to start. Very popular for nuclear bunkers, but does fall bunker, you don't have to worry. You can dig in your backyard if you want, but before you do, you need the proper permits, of course.
Don't want the government on your case, if you know what I mean, Noah.
Yeah, so it's pretty much just about the permits, not breaking the law.
All right. So, what provisions should one have in such a bunker?
Well, you got food and water, of course. Food's pretty interesting because, of course, you need a balanced diet. You'll have to check your nourishment requirements yourself, of course. I can't say what for everyone you'll need. However, I will give this one recommendation when it comes to food. First, pack a lot. And secondly, you'll also want a lot of nutritional requirements, you know, vitamins. It's kind of hard to get vitamins because fresh vegetables don't last forever. And preserved vegetables and other foods start to leave their nutrients and stuff, you know, you need to survive. So you'll need a lot of vitamin supplements while in a nuclear bunker, which is definitely high. When it comes to water, there's a few ways to go about this. 2 main. 1, you can have a supply of water, and 2, you can have a reservoir that you draw from. You know, an eternal supply of water, or it's literally an underground well. So, there are pros and cons to both. However, I personally recommend both, as you'll need a well in order for the huge amount of water you'll need to maintain a normal lifestyle. But you also need a reservoir and things in case everything goes bad. Either A, the water's contaminated, or B, you know, you just run out of power and thus you're no longer able to get out water. Hand pump, of course, would override this. There are a few other things that I could talk about, but I'm sure that you'll ask about them later.
Yeah, well, it's a good thing I don't have to eat astronaut ice cream while I'm down there for, 3 weeks?
Ain't that right?
Yeah, but another question people have asked is, what are some provisions, luxuries, and other things that we can get for us? Mostly luxuries, and how big does your bunker have to be?
Well, luxuries is what you want, of course. Take space into account. But I can't actually give you something definite about the size of your bunker. One of the greatest makers of bunkers in the world, the Swiss government, recommends about 9 square feet per person, which actually isn't that much. But if you want to maintain a minimum lifestyle in a nuclear fallout shelter, you'll need at least 9 square feet per person. So that's really all information I can give about you on the time.
All right. Let me just consult my notes. Is there anything else that us simpletons would need to install? Man, who asks that kind of question?
Oh, there's a lot of things. For one, hygiene, of course, pretty important. You can't just hold in things for 2 weeks straight, which is the recommended time. There's other things. Hey, sorry, I'm busy doing something right now. There's other things that you'll need as well. For one, there is also the threat that the nuclear attack will actually become an entire apocalypse. That probably isn't likely, but better be prepared.
True that.
So anything needed for a nuclear apocalypse will be needed. Like I forgot, like a proprietary mask, as well as just like a gun and food. Pretty much everything you'll have in your bunker, but able to be packed.
All right.
As well as other things you may need. We already talked about hygienical purposes. The basics: a sink, a shower, and of course a toilet to get rid of human waste.
All
Other
right.
things you'll need to install, you'll definitely need a cot. You need somewhere to sleep, of course.
What about other people?
Well, everyone will have a cot. You can't just have a cot by yourself and just say, whoever was the best this day can have the cot for tonight. No, everyone gets their own place to sleep. Best above the ground, of course, as the ground will be needed for other things.
All right.
So, anything else you want to know?
Yeah, how we gonna power this bunker?
Ooh, good question. Nuclear bunkers don't take as much power as you'd expect. I mean, they still take power. You're going to be running stuff all day, every day. But you don't need a nuclear reactor in your bunker or anything like that.
Ironic, a nuclear fallout shelter powered by nuclear energy.
Well, it's actually surprisingly safe, but that's off topic. Anyway, so when it comes to power, I would recommend non-renewable myself, as they won't fill up your entire place with smoke. And they also, they're renewable, which is good because, you don't want to run out of power while in your bunker.
That would be bad.
However, there are a few problems with most non-renewable power. The solar, maybe giant clouds will block the sky forever, meaning that you'll have no power. Or wind turbines don't work all the time because they rely on the wind. Or they might be destroyed. So in which case, you'll always need somewhere else to power your place. So gasoline and coal and other stuff like that is, fine. But the problem with stuff like that is that, it has a lot of smoke. You'll need to vent all that stuff out, of course. Through its own vent, of course. And you may run out. Gasoline doesn't last forever. Follow me, please. But when it comes to it, you have either not as reliable, but potentially indefinite source, or a very reliable, non-indefinite source. So it really depends on what you want. But that's just my take on it. You should ask other people as well.
All right, Noah. Well, thank you for your time today. Unfortunately, my phone has reached the maximum capacity that it can have.
Yeah.
So, any other things that you would quickly like to add before my phone dies?
Yeah, there's no set price, but it'll probably be expensive to plan for that.
All right, this is Bryce Quigley signing out today on The World's Gonna Die News. And remember, people, the world's gonna die, so make the best of it while you can.
Yeah.
Goodbye.
Well, don't kill yourself, of course, but yeah.
Good words.